All right, we're live. Let's do our standard get this shared out this morning. All right, hopefully that takes care of sharing. Let's get the Twitch feed shared. Andre's here, wanting to draw Gargamel. All right, we got everything shared out here. So yeah, so Gilgamesh. I don't know if this is the same Gilgamesh from Eternals. He showed up in Thor. I can't remember the issue number now. I pulled it up. Guys commissioned it, had me do black and white version. Of the classic character, and then he wants me to do a version of this one, but he wants his face on it. Totally not liking that. So we're gonna work on sketching that out here. And hopefully I can get through stuff today, and I can do some more painting, Andre. I only got to throw it like a coat on. Kind of did like a little underpainting stuff on there. Morning, Enrique. Thanks for tuning in. So I think I was explaining it. Hopefully I got it right. So yeah, I'm drawing the guy that commissioned it. He wanted his face on the second version of the character that'll be in color. I'm off frame. Sorry about that. I need to figure out a way to get the camera extended a little bit more, because it happens because I start looking at reference, and so I start moving closer to the reference. James, what's up? I don't know if this is the Eternals character. I know it's Gilgamesh, but I don't know whether they're the same. It's the Gilgamesh that showed up in Thor. I'll tell you the issue number here. Thor 288 was like 287 and 288, I think. So I'm not sure if that's the same as the Eternals character. Enrique, you got your package. Awesome. Good to hear. Okay, so he is one of the. So this character is that same Gilgamesh. That's what I didn't understand if he was the same character, because he didn't look like any of the iterations I saw of Gilgamesh from Eternals. In this issue, he is he looks like that. So I wasn't sure if it was same guy. You know, there for a while, Marvel would do character with one name. It would show up for like one or two appearances, and then come back, and then several years later they got a character with the same name, but it's a totally unrelated character. I don't know. I just remember back in the day of like I was really getting into comics and whatnot. My uncle had read a bunch of stuff as a kid, and he was like, back in my day, all those type of things. But it was apparently, if I remember right, there was a character that showed up with Galactus called the Punisher. Years before we had, Frank Castle, the Punisher. Gotta be honest, I've never looked that up to see if that's how it really played out or what. So there actually was a Herald of Galactus called the Punisher. All right. So yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if this was the same Gilgamesh. And like you said, the Forgotten One. He's the title on the book says the Forgotten Hero. Is he the one? Or no, that was the other character I saw in the trailer. That was like the like they called him the Architect or whatever. He was the one that like built all their technology, weapons, and all that jazz. James, I'm not very familiar with the Eternals at all either. I've looked up a little bit of stuff since they announced the movie and whatnot, or watch some of the YouTube trailer breakdowns to learn a little bit more about them, whatnot. But I don't recall them ever making any kind of appearances in anything I ever read. Can't remember which way it happened. It was either Eternals came from Kirby after he came back from DC after he did New Gods, or vice versa. He left. He created New God, or he created Eternals and went over to DC and created New Gods. I can't remember which way that happened. Danny, you got an old issue of Eternals. Nice. Circe was an Avenger and linked to the Black Knight. Yeah. Again, like, it's one of those characters is like, is this the same one I remember from back in the day? But apparently it is. Yeah, I do kind of remember Circe, mostly from like the old school Marvel trading cards. It was where I had my knowledge of who the Celestials were and stuff like that. The Beyonder, the Collector. Morning, Cameron. Thanks for tuning in. Danny's got Eternals with an early Todd McFarlane cover. Nice. He's yelling at somebody out back. Breaking: Disney reveals free release date of Black Widow on Disney Plus. I'm guessing like 4 or 5 months later. I'll have to check that out later. I've been working on securing time for going to see Black Widow. Everybody's schedules are all jumbled up because it's summer, and friends that we normally go with, they're starting new jobs, things like that. So we're trying to figure out when our schedules all mesh up. Eternals was after Kirby did the New Gods. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but then I thought I had it backwards. So yeah, like I kind of understood it as like New Gods was like his testing ground, and then came back to Marvel and like really just went wild with the whole God thing. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, Enrique, Kirby definitely did a couple iterations of similar ideas and themes, for sure. James shared a blurb in here on the Kirby doing New Gods, coming back to do Eternals and such. And yeah, I kind of forgot about Challengers of the Unknown and Fantastic Four. Yeah, it was like he kind of, played in one sandbox, got it as, got it to where he wanted it in one thing, and then, came up with like a better way to do it, and just kind of like redid the entire thing. So it's Tuesday, so that should make today Loki Eve, right? Forgot to draw some of this piping on the costume here. Yes, James. I do believe you are correct, sir. Thanos is an Eternal. He's got the deviant gene, as far as I understand. And if you watch Loki, little Miss Minutes animated thing, sure as heck looks like it shows Titan. Yeah, Enrique, I'm with you on the Loki stuff, and I'm digging the uh, the series so far. I mean, I know we only got one episode, but um, a lot of the folks that got to watch the first two episodes are speaking pretty highly of it, and I tend to be in a similar mindset with some of those folks. So hopefully this stuff carries on and story plays out. You know, to give us some more info on all this upcoming stuff, the Eternals, the multiverse, all that. It seems like it's playing right into that. But no Mephisto. Yeah, Miss Minutes is voiced by Tara Strong. She's she's great on that. It's totally got the Jurassic Park DNA vibe, and um, she's just great at anything she voices. I'm gonna call Loki Mr. L. Nice. Kind of curious to see how it plays out with the the judge. I can't begin to pronounce the actress's name, and I don't remember the character's name. Um, but she was the like judge or whatever for the Time Lords or whatever they're calling them. The space lizards, I think, as Loki put it. Um, she looks like she's gonna come in and take some people down, and she's a love interest of Kang in some way, shape, or form. Timekeepers, there we go. Time Lords, Timekeepers, Time Cops, all those things. Maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme will show up as a timekeeper. Right now, he looks like Angry Santa. Dude kind of has that look to him. He's got a well manicured beard, and it kind of reminds me of to like hipster Santa thing that's been going around the last few years. A friend of mine a few years back actually was doing the Santa Claus thing. He grew out this crazy long beard, and dude's a big dude, like pretty ripped, and he like he cosplayed He-Man at one point, and then decided to jump in and do the Santa Claus thing. So it was like He-Man meets Santa. Sandy Claus. So I got like a little less than 4 minutes here. See what I can get finished up on this. So I got to dive in. Gonna finish up colors on my Totally Rad cover. Waiting for inks for another color from Rodney for another cover. Excuse me. Got to draw some pages. Got to color some pages. Got a whole assortment of stuff to do, and Thursday we are not doing Thursday Night Throwdown. We will be on for Friday Night Draw. Friday Night Draw, if I'm not mistaken, should just be a commission night. I don't remember. I don't remember past that other calendar. I'm pretty sure we got July planned out for the most part. Gonna lose a little bit of time because we got Gem City Comic Con coming up in July, so we're gonna take some time off and share some more details about it when I can. We are still shooting for next weekend to put up some original artwork for sale. If you saw the post before we took some stuff down, you probably know what it is. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sorry, James. That's Steph and I's anniversary is Thursday, so we're going to actually try to get out and go entertain ourselves, have some fun, and actually go see a movie for once. So we're taking the night off. And then, like I said, next weekend it'll be a little bit different because we had to make some concessions. I'll just leave it at that. But we will be putting up some pages. Well, we won't be putting them up. We will have them available and be able to get a hold of us. Maybe send you like a PDF or something of what's available. Go see Peter Rabbit. Andre, you know what? We were kind of almost on that thing, but we saw Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, or however the heck that title goes. Saw that was opening up. So Gonna go for that one, I believe. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Come back and finish up his hand and the little laurel leaf thing later. So there we go. There's another Gilgamesh. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Thanks again so much for tuning in here. And we will catch you all on the next one.